Welcome to another powerful episode of the Marlo Davis Show, which is every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about information and inspiration to impact the nation. It's all about total prosperity in every area of your life. And when I say total prosperity, I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, as well as relationship-wise, guys. And I'm so excited to be here. And I'm just so very grateful for all of you guys that like our channel, that subscribe. We are a community of wealth creators. So that's what we are. We're wealth creators, walking in abundance, walking in total prosperity in every area, learning how to lower our taxes, get out of debt, create generational wealth, and walk in our authority and be what we're called to be. Okay, so I am your host, Marlo Davis, and today I'm just going to talk about some random thoughts that I have and some updates and where we're going and what we're doing, and just want to share that with you guys because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and man, yeah, we will talk about these different things in a minute. So we're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, you're going to come back with random thoughts and updates with yours truly, Marlo Davis. You're watching the Marlo Davis Show. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
I'm free, I'm finally free, I'm finally free. Listen, you can do anything you want to do as long as you believe it and you're ready to receive it. And that's the most important thing. You have to be ready to receive it. Hi, I'm Jean Davis. I'm the founder and CEO of Tiffis LLC, as well as TWC, Tiffis Wealth Creators. Listen, I remember years ago, I was a single mom struggling with 4 kids. I was abandoned with my 4 kids, guys, over a friend house, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know where I was going to stay. I didn't know how I was going to survive, but I made a promise to myself. I said, God, if I get out of this situation, my children will never have to worry about money again. They'll never have to worry about being in a situation. So I pulled myself up by my bootstraps, guys. I found the mentor, I found the coach, I found someone to help me to become financially free. And guys, I thank God for mentors. I thank God so much for coaches, because guys, my mentor, my coach helped transform my mindset so I can attract wealth. And guess what? I became the first millionaire in my family and not the last. But I'm here to help people who are struggling, people who have been in the same situations that I've been in. Whether you're a single mom, single dad, you're a teacher, you're an accountant, guys, you're a student, you're a mother, you're a father, whatever you're doing. Maybe you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Maybe you're looking for time freedom. You're looking for money freedom. You want to know how you can brand yourself. You want to know how you can build your business. You want to know how you can do anything. Well, guys, listen, what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead, click on the link below. I want to invite you to a community of winners, a community of wealth creators, doctors, lawyers, teachers, business owners who are learning how to build their business on the web. They're learning how to be audit proof in their business. They're learning how to become financially free. They're learning about automation. And guys, they're learning how to brand themselves. And I want to show you what I did and how you could be a part of a strong community and become financially free and have time freedom, money freedom to do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. So my name is Jean Davis. I am a wealth creator. Listen, go ahead and click on the link below. Click on the link below so we could go ahead and get you started and help you become a wealth creator too. I'll see you on the other side. Take care.
All right, we're back. Welcome to the Marlo Davis Show every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's all about information and inspiration. Welcome, wealth creators. We're so excited for you to be here. Those who don't know me, my name is Marlo Davis, and I am a wealth creator. Go ahead, while we have you here, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell, because guys, we want to make sure you get all the updates. Today, I'm just going to talk about some random thoughts, some updates, things that I've been reading. And I don't know what's going on in the studio. I smell some smoke or something. Let's look at this. This is really something that I just read in the USA Today. It was August the 25th, 2021. And this is coming from the USA Today. And let me pull it, see if it'll let me pull it all the way down. Okay, there it go. More colleges are requiring the COVID-19 vaccine. Some are starting to kick out unvaccinated students. This is coming from USA Today. Lindsay Snell. Hopefully I didn't say her name wrong. Unvaccinated college students will now have to pay COVID-19 testing fees at some schools. Students who do not follow college COVID-19 vaccine mandates are starting to face consequences. Let's see what consequences they're talking about. Several schools are charging unvaccinated students thousands of dollars in coronavirus testing fees to remain on campus this fall during the pandemic. And some schools are imposing extra punishment. Okay, Quinn Piatt University in Hamden, Connecticut announced that along with fining unvaccinated students, it would cut off their campus Wi-Fi access. Huh? Now schools are starting to disenroll unvaccinated students. Why I am thinking about this, Bruce, and reading this, I wonder, is there any way you can go online or on and pull up that video we just watched? Because I'm wondering if I go here, y'all give me 1 second. Because you know how I can share my screen? Okay, so while he's working on that, he's going to let me know. I want to share a video with you guys. That's what I'm saying. I'm just having random thoughts. And it's not about, I don't like to get into opinions, because opinions are like, you know what, we all got one. I like to get into facts. Okay. So they said they're cutting off their campus Wi-Fi access for those who are unvaccinated. Now schools are starting to disenroll unvaccinated students. Last week, the University of Virginia disenrolled 49 students who didn't comply with the school vaccine mandate. And this was announced May 20. Students had until July the 1st to comply. In an email, the school said 99% of UVA's students had followed the mandate. The 1% who had not totaled 238 students, but only 49 of those had actually signed up for fall classes. Xavier University of Louisiana, a private Catholic HBCU in New Orleans, confirmed to USA Today that it had also started disenrolling unvaccinated students on Monday, the first day of classes. University spokeswoman Ashley Irvin said the school of almost 3,400 students won't have final numbers on how many students were disenrolled for at least a couple of weeks. I could go on and on. And this is all because Monday announced that that passed the FDA approval of the Pfizer vaccine. Students have until September the 7th to get their first shot. After that day, students who can't prove vaccination or have valid reasons for not getting the vaccine, it counts put on hold, removal from resident hall, and etc. So listen, I watched the video and I hope Bruce can find it. So let me get this right. Like I said, this is about random thoughts. You can share if you like. You can leave a comment below. And I probably might even change the title of this. So you're telling me that someone who has to pay for college, who have rights and amendments that are protecting them. You're saying that if they don't go get you said mandate vaccine, which it still is not mandated. It's not mandated, right? These government, these schools and stuff are mandating it. That you're gonna disenroll them, or if they're on campus, you're gonna make them pay these asinine fees or testing, and you're gonna, and that's, man, I can't even think about it. And the reason why I'm just jumping is because I just watched this video that I hope Bruce will be able to get up. And like I said, if you can't, babe, I can. And I could just share my screen. Because what this is what's happening. And I don't care if you're for the vaccine or not for the vaccine. But when you start taking people rights away, here's another I'm just going to put some thoughts out there, and I want you guys I just want you to see what's happening all over. So we talked about, I want to make sure I remember what we talked about. We talked about the college, right? And unenrolling. Okay, now let me give you something else. And I'm just random thoughts. Let me give you this one. Now, what do you think about this, guys? I didn't believe that. Will unvaccinated people have to pay more? Why do I sound like I'm echoing? Wow. Will unvaccinated people have to pay more for health insurance? The cost of being unvaccinated just went up. Now, this is the Forbes magazine. This was 8 days ago. I'm just going to read a couple of lines. Well, highly effective coronavirus vaccine available in hospitals, admissions soaring. Many COVID-19 patients are facing bigger bills as most insurance companies have ended waivers on out-of-pocket costs that they introduced earlier in the pandemic. According to Kaiser Family Foundation, a cost that would be primarily borne by the unvaccinated people more likely to require hospital treatment. Early in the pandemic, the vast majority of private health insurers voluntarily waived out-of-pocket costs for COVID-19 treatment, meaning some 88% of people with insurance covered would have paid nothing if hospitalized. With no federal mandate requiring insurance to waive the cost, few regulations requiring them to do so at the state level, and the wide availability of effective vaccine, the majority have now passed these costs back to patients, according to research by Kaiser Family. I want to talk about, okay, one more second, honey. This is the one that I really wanted. Will unvaccinated people have to pay more for health insurance? Yeah, thank you, babe. I'll be there in just 1 second. Don't start. Nearly 3/4 of private insurers who have waived the cost of COVID-19 hospitalization. Experts say singling out unvaccinated people could be tricky legally and ethically. As the Delta variant continues to drive a surge in COVID-19 cases, some corporations are considering whether to charge unvaccinated workers more for their health insurance. Good night. More employers have imposed vaccine mandates after Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine received full approval from the Food and Drug Administration on Monday. Unvaccinated employees are more at risk of being severely ill from COVID-19, a bunch of bullshit that I'm reading right now. Anyway, before I get even upset, I had to stop in the middle of that. Bruce, okay, so we said about the school. They're trying to the colleges trying to disenroll these children. Also, not trying, excuse me, there are in disenrolling the unvaccinated. if you're there, they're taking away their Wi-Fi. Then we're looking at insurance rates are going up if you're unvaccinated, because they're saying that the unvaccinated are the ones that's spreading this stuff, and that's the reason why we got to do whatever. But what we do, when I tell people, we don't walk in fear, we walk in faith and intelligence. And what we do, what thinkers do, what people who love themselves do, they do their research. If you tell me you did your research and you feel that, hey, the vaccine is where you're going to go, I'm not going to say, you dummy, you da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to say, that's what you need to do. That's for you. But if you say, you know what, I did my research, and by me doing my research, this is what I see, hey, that's for you. Okay? Now, I want you, for those watching the back, this is a courtesy of this off of Instagram. They're in the House of Congress, but I want to give credit to, where did we find this video? David Banner shared this on Instagram. This is not my video. This is his video, but it's the House of Congress. And Bruce is going to go ahead and play that video now. Go ahead, Bruce. Make it full too, Bruce. Is it playing? I guess I can't hear. I guess I can't hear. I wonder why I can't hear it. Bruce, are you hearing it on your end? Because I don't hear it. Yeah, the volume is not. Okay, well, Bruce is trying to find that, because, guys, I apologize. Yeah, it's not even, I don't hear it at all. So I'm just going to mute that out. Anyway, there's a video. This young lady, she's a PhD. She's given facts on the House floor about House Bill 4471, about these certain vaccination, prohibiting people from, being mandated for stupid stuff that's going on right now, because it's starting to, regardless of you agree with. Have you got, let me finish my thought right quick. Regardless of you believe in it or not, getting the vaccine or not getting the vaccine, people's rights are being affected. You got it now, Bruce? Let's see. And prohibiting people from, being. And I got it on mute. Let's see. And prohibiting people from, being. And yeah, I don't hear anything. Do you, Bruce? And I got it on mute. Yeah, just go ahead and stop that, and we'll just share the link down. and prohibiting people from, being. So yeah, I don't hear anything. Do you, Bruce? And I got it on mute. Yeah, just go ahead and stop that, and we'll just share the link down there. And prohibiting people from, being. Babe, no, just go ahead. So yeah, I don't. Huh? Let me see if I can hear it on here. No, I just went from one thing to another, and it's not playing, Bruce, at all. It's not. It's not coming. The volume is not coming. No, I just went from one thing to another, and it's not. So if we could go ahead and cancel that. Well, guys, anyway, I'll share the link because I'm wasting precious time. And I hate when I do a show like this and things don't work. But I'll share the link where this lady, this PhD, she is sharing, breaking down facts like never before. I don't know if you follow, what is his name again? What is his name again, Bruce? David Banner. I don't know if you follow David Banner, but David Banner shared. And you know what? I'm kind of thinking that if we played the video and just put it, instead of playing it there, if we played the sound bite, like just played it on my phone and maybe put it up to the speaker, it would probably hear it. But don't worry about that. You need to go check that out. David Banner, check him out on Instagram. Watch that video. He's going to put the link there that you can go check it out and watch it for yourself. But she breaks down. This lady, she works with vaccines. She works in dealing with the cells. She works in, what is it? Yeah, I said she has a PhD. I said she understands messenger RNA, all that stuff. She broke that thing down to the least common denominator on the house floor. And that's what you need to do. You need to make sure, Bruce just shared the link. You need to make sure, guys, you go back and watch it. And then in the description, when I edit it, I'm going to share the link again to make sure that you get it, and see if I can make sure that sometimes chats don't show up when it upload again. So I'm going to make sure you have the link. But anyway, the thoughts that I have about, I don't care what anybody say. It's like going down the rabbit hole. When you start taking people rights away and start saying, you can't do this if you don't have this. You can't do that if you can't have this. You got to really, really start to think, what the hell is really going on here? And when this lady broke down, this PhD, highly qualified, broke down that she said, really, COVID, the first is gone. She said, now we're dealing with the Delta variant. And she broke down, this ain't coming from Gene. This ain't coming from my opinion or my thoughts. This is coming from facts that this lady said, that she broke down that the vaccine does not treat the Delta variant. She said, COVID is gone. We're dealing with the Delta variant. She said it does. She said COVID affected, the lungs and things of that nature. And then she said, but the Delta is affecting the mucus and all that's in your nose and throat. And she broke down that the vaccine does not treat that. And it does not stop the spreading of the Delta variant. So she said, if that doesn't stop the spreading of the Delta variant, why are you requiring people or trying to mandate it for people to go get the vaccine? Then she broke down further that if you got the vaccine and you went and got the flu shot, she said what it's going to do is that vaccine is going to pull that in, and it's going to help multiply that crap in there. It's going to make you really fairly ill. Okay. And probably hospitalized. And then she talked about people who are being hospitalized. She said 4 out of 5 are vaccinated people, not unvaccinated like you're hearing. She said also that we're seeing that the super spreaders are not the unvaccinated, it's the vaccinated. So, you know, what I tell people, I don't really get into theory and, you know, people with their opinions, and then people want to start dropping, you know, well, you don't know what's in this, you don't know what's in that, and that's your thought behind whether you should get a vaccine or not. Look, what I really think is wrong is, as I said before, when you tell someone, if you don't do this, you take somebody's right away. What happened to wearing a mask? So you're saying the mask is not good. Now you're saying this. It's just a lot of craziness, guys. It's a lot of craziness going on. And so what I just want to know, if you can, please drop down in the comments and put what your thoughts about what is going on, what you're hearing about insurance rates going up if you're not vaccinated. What are your thoughts about colleges that are now restricting the children who are not vaccinated, saying that they won't have Wi-Fi connection? They are disenrolling some of these students. That's what I want you to talk to me about and what you think about that. Let's take a quick commercial break, and then I'm going to share another article that I read, and we're going to wrap this up because I really, really want to really hear from you. I'm just bringing these thoughts out, some things that, you know, I never thought that we would be in a day that there's such great division that's trying to happen. You know, that you have family members. I actually heard that this one person went and got the vaccine because a family member said, if you don't get the vaccine, you can't stay here. You know, people being threatened at their job on if they don't get the vaccine, they can't work there. And the government has not mandated the vaccine, but these companies, and it's like some slickery type stuff that can say, well, you know, if you don't get it, then you can't work here. If you don't get it, you can't go to school here. And these things need to be addressed. And I'm so happy to see this lady on the House floor breaking it down. This doctor qualified that work in this type of thing, breaking it down and explaining everything to you like you're 5 years old. You're watching the Jean Marlo Davis Show. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Okay, so check. What do you want me to do here? Bruce said I could bring it up. And do I just enter studio, Bruce? Okay. And I need to unmute, correct? And I'm just really wondering, like, that link. Guys, I had to mute my speaker. Let me see. There it goes. Well, I turn off my screen. I tried to show the video, but let me go to this right here that I received. Can you hear me? There's talking about, students are now going back to school, and children are going back to school now, and they're talking about how young children, I at the same time, I won't even look for the article, but I'll just tell you, I read an article that was talking about the young children going back to school now. And because of all that has happened, they're facing great anxiety. They can't sit down in class. It's like they're having PTSD. It's kind of hard on the teachers and on the parents about what's going on and having to deal with, all the craziness that's out here in the world that these children are now. And it's on a magazine, and they have like the children with the mask on and going into the school and what they're dealing with school, dealing with, all that they had to go through with COVID, all that they had to go through with, being at home, and some being with their friends and some not being with their friends. And, what are we doing to support our children that is going through these times that, even ourselves, we're adults, and you're seeing adults that are fighting each other, talking about each other, putting each other down, calling people stupid because some people choose to not be vaccinated versus those being vaccinated. A great divide that is happening now. Insurance going up. Now jobs are being threatened. Now, schools are disenrolling, colleges disenrolling, insurance seem to be going up. What are your thoughts about all this? What is it that you're thinking that is happening when you sit down and talk to your family? What are you discussing with your family? That's what I know what I talk to my family about, what I pray about. I am one that strongly believe in the power of prayer. And I stay in prayer. And I ask God to give me infinite intelligence, give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Give me that grace knowledge to be able to talk to my husband, talk to my children, give them facts, not opinions. I always challenge our children to be thinkers, to think. I read, and it's The Strangest Secret said, what's wrong with the world today? Men do not think. And talking about men and women do not think. You're just going on whatever anybody say. You're not doing your research. You're not doing all just things that's coming up. And so what I challenge you today to do, I'm sorry for the technical difficulty. I really wanted to pull up this video so you could actually see it. And it just wouldn't come through, but I just have to drop the line. I want to know, are you talking to your family about everything that's going on? Even I've seen some churches that were saying, hey, you can't even come praise God if you're not vaccinated. Whoa. Ugh. Bruce gonna try it again. Let's see if he can get it. I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up. Do you have it? Do you have it? Babe, let's just cut it. Babe, let's just cut it. And the reason why I say cut it, Bruce, is because there's no volume on the other end over here. Let's just cut it. No, sir? And the reason why I say cut it, Bruce, is because there's no volume. Let's just cut it, please, because there is no delay. There's no volume coming out. Sir? And the reason why I say cut it, Bruce, is because there's no volume. Let's just cut it, please, because there is no delay. Yeah, we'll just, look, guys, we'll just share the link because that's going to really get me irritated. And I know Bruce wanted to share, really want you to watch it, but the link could be there. The link is there now. While you could go into the discussion, the chat, and click on the link and save the link. And guys, after the show is over and we edit this video, we'll go back. I do apologize because I really wanted to try to play that video. I think it's very important for you to watch it before it gets taken down. And I just really would say this is the time to really get in prayer, to really talk to your family, to really talk to your kids, to talk to your husband, to talk to your wife, to talk, guys, to your college students, really talk about what is going on today, you know, how they're feeling. Are they experiencing PTSD? They said children are having anxiety attacks, or your children having anxiety attacks. What are their thoughts? We need to really talk. We really need to have a serious conversation about what's going on in the world today. No fluff, no puff. Just really make sure that we have a serious conversation and, have a serious conversation with our kids. And you really see, I think you said, man, this is the first time I've seen Gene kind of like really serious like this. Is because it's getting uber ridiculous. And I really want that link, and I hope to God that you guys get to see it. And hopefully we'll be able to share it with you guys and you can watch it. And I just want to say, you know, have these conversations, talk to your family, talk about everything that's going on. I talked about the college, what's going on to college, what's going on with health insurance, what's going on with the jobs, what's going on with the schools, what's going on with your rights or your rights being threatened. This is what you need to think about. This is what you need to talk about. No fluff, no puff, just straight facts. You're watching Gene Marlo Davis. I want to say thank you so much for being here. I don't want to take up any more of your time. I do apologize for not being able to get that video up, but the link will be in the description. It's there right now in the chat, but when it uploads after this live, we'll go back and make sure that that link is in there and operational for you, okay? So again, thank you so much for watching. Hey, look, pray together. Family that prays together, stay together. Pray with your family. Lift your family up. Be supportive. Be understanding. Ask questions. See how everybody is feeling, what they're going through. And I'm telling you right now, we got to be on the alert, look at what's going on and get knowledge. But all you're getting, get understanding as well. Okay? I hope you have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Be aware and be careful. My name is Gene Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. And I want you to know that you still can have, be, do anything. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Take care.